Welcome to the table. If you want the stories and release history behind the most iconic and rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards, hit the subscribe and like buttons below and welcome to the familia. If not, I'm glad you're here with us, Timmy. While you're here with us, Timmy. Today we're going to be unboxing, checking out the condition, and going through some Japanese and North American release history for the second Zorc card ever made, as well as the first Blue Eyes Ultimate card ever released to the public in any language. Okay, let's jump right in. All right, let's see what we have here. Condition looks pretty good. However, I will say it does look like there's just a small amount of corner lift there. Yeah, you see that. And on that top edge, maybe a little lifting as well, where somebody might have been grabbing it out of a sleeve. On the back, very clean. Don't see any real scratches. Maybe a little indentation of some sort right there. And maybe just a little bit of a bend. You see that right there. Okay, so not as clean as I was hoping, but all in all, a very pretty card. No major scratches. Wow, that parallel effect is crazy. All right, so like I said in the beginning, this is the second Zorc card ever made. The first was released on July 23rd, 1998, and potentially was included in the first ever Yu-Gi-Oh video game, Monster Capsule Breed and Battle. I say potentially because you only received 3 cards in each game and there were 10 cards in the set. The art was drastically different than this card and following cards of Zorc, and was never printed again on a card. You'll notice the card style around the monster art looks very different from normal, and that's because this was literally the first print run they ever did of Yu-Gi-Oh! Under Konami, that is. Konami hadn't yet come up with the exact format they wanted to use on all their cards. I mean, this was the very first time they even tried on that promo. Now, let's fast forward 4 years and 7 months from that promo card to February 20th, 2003, when this card released in the set Threat of the Dark Demon World, which is amalgamated with Power of the Guardian to create Dark Crisis, which was of course released in North America. Now, this card is an ultra parallel rare we have here, but a regular ultra rare of this card was also in the same set. But this, of course, with the extra holographic effect here on the parallel, was much harder to pull and is the one to have if you're going to get one. The third release would be December 1st, 2003 in North America, with a super rare version of Zorc from Dark Crisis. We have one here in first edition. The fourth release would be September 23rd, 2004 in Japan, with Expert Edition Volume 1 as a super. Now, let's open up that Blue Eyes Ultimate, why don't we? All right, here we go. I did already cut the tape off of this one, but I have not seen the card yet. Okay, kind of weird packaging here. Okay, it's looking a little better there. All right, guys, I did clean the card off just a little bit. And condition-wise, I would put this as maybe light played. There's a little bit of surface rubbing. It's really hard to pick up on camera. I'm not sure if it's going to show up, but just where it looks like it moved around in a sleeve and that surface just isn't absolutely pristine. There's little, very tiny little micro scratches, like a rub marks on it. And as far as the back goes, pretty clean, but again, a little bit of that just rubbing, like it was stored and kind of rubbed up against other cards or something. I'm not sure how to describe it. As far as whitening goes, not much. A couple little dots at the top, if that even picks up. Yeah, right there. And on the back, we've got, I'm sorry, on the front, we have, I guess just that rubbing, not really any whitening, a little left as far as centering is concerned, but beautiful parallel effect on the card. Now, did you know Blue Eyes Ultimate wasn't meant to share a body like seen in this card? The original was simply 3 separate Blue Eyes chained together by the neck, with the name being Blue Eyes White Dragon 3-Body Connection. And it was played by Kaiba in Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. And I have one here with me to show you. This is what that card looked like. This was released October 10th, 1998 under Bandai. They also released a 4-piece version of this card a little earlier on April 4th, 1998. But this was the first single card version. Now, I won't consider this the first Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon because they are technically different, but just thought you should know about the original. This Blue Eyes Ultimate was the first ever released to the public. The only one before this and after the 3-Body Connection card was a first place championship prize card that sold for over 300,000 USD, I read somewhere recently. Now, I've heard a rumor that maybe a few copies were made of the championship card, but have never seen evidence of that, if any of those are real. So if you have any information on those, let me know. The one we have here was released on August 10th, 2000 in Premium Pack 3 as both a super rare and a super parallel rare, with this parallel being much harder to pull because a pack of this Premium Pack 3 only had 1 parallel for every 2 to 4 packs. And all cards in the set came in parallel and super, so it was a little tricky pulling the parallels. Now, I have another video where we unboxed an entire Premium Pack 3 set, so make sure to go check that out if you want to see the other cards in the set, because they are just as iconic as this, I would say. Now, the next Blue Eyes Ultimate produced was equally as special as the 1999 prize card when it was awarded to a single champion at the Asia Championship 2001 on August 12, 2001. The prize card featured incredibly unique artwork, which was drawn in a design competition and selected for that winner. The next release of Blue Eyes Ultimate would be in Structure Deck Kaiba on January 24, 2002 in Japan, where it would be a common card. The 5th release would be on December 11th, 2003 in Structure Deck Deluxe Set, where it was an ultimate rare, that is, ultimate rare, an ultimate rare ultimate dragon. All right, it wasn't until January 2006 with the release of Shonen Jump Volume 4, Issue 1, that Blue Eyes Ultimate would release in North America as a secret rare promo card. Well, everyone, I hope you learned something here today, and I better see you at the table next time. Ciao.